It's an honor for me to stand here today among dreamers, creators, innovators, and the next gen entrepreneurs. When I look at you, I see the same fire once I had, the fire that pushed me through some of the challenging phases in my business career. People often ask me about my success story, but here is what we all know. Success is never guaranteed. No matter how hard we work, how well we plan, or how much we believe, there is always uncertainty. And that uncertainty is what stops many people from even trying. But the truth is, not trying is the only guaranteed failure. When we don't take the first step, when we don't make the first call, when we don't start, we have already decided the outcome. Yes, trying comes with risk, but it also comes with possibilities. Every success story we admire today began with uncertainty. Someone chose to try without knowing the result and carved their success story later on. You may fail, you may struggle, you may need to start again, but you also give yourself a chance that doesn't exist if you never take that first step. Failures are precursor to success. They are the pre-success phases. We don't see failure stories published or told as much as the success stories. But the fact is, as you all know, there are a large number of failure stories behind each success story. To be honest, there are no failures. There are only learnings. In business, either you learn or you earn. Failures are not opposite of success. They are part of the journey to success. Every so-called failure in my journey has taught me something that no guru, no mentor, no book, no teacher could ever teach. They taught me the deeper lessons, the lessons that shape our instincts, sharpen our decisions, and strengthen our resolve. I genuinely believe this. Our failures are our biggest teachers, and learning is a lifelong, continuous process. Look at the statistics. In India, the startup success rate is barely 2%. And in Ireland, it is slightly better because we have a mature ecosystem with supportive structure and collaborative culture. Despite that, success rates are still quite low. Do you know what that means? There are only 2 ways to succeed, while 98 ways to fail. But here is the twist. Those 98 ways are your real teachers, and those 98 ways prepare you for the 2 ways that matter. Your comfort zone is your dream killer. Let me address the biggest enemy of growth, the comfort zone. Your comfort zone destroys your dreams. It whispers, stay safe, don't try, don't risk. But remember, change is painful until only you start. Let me tell you something. What would resonate pretty well with pretty much everyone in this room. Have you ever felt mental resistance before going to the gym? Yes. But once you get yourself to the gym and finish your intense workout, you feel so good about being there. You feel that kick. You feel that release of dopamine that sets your mood and prompts you to do more and achieve higher. Entrepreneurship works exactly the same way. Many times in life, I didn't have everything figured out. I simply jumped into the water and started to swim. And trust me, that is how real growth happens. We often talk about destiny. We also know that we have power to choose. People ask, is destiny driving our lives or our choices define our destiny? My answer is, our future depends on what we do today, each day, the choices we make and the actions we take. Opportunity doesn't knock politely. Opportunity at many times comes without informing, and more importantly, opportunity is always hidden where the risk is. So, look at the opportunities coming your way and be prepared to take the risks, make the choices, and act on them. Our mistakes are our lifelong teachers. Even today, after many years of being in business, I make mistakes. In proposals, in estimates, in client dealings, in business, and in financial decisions. Many times I feel if only I had made a different set of choices earlier, I would have achieved even 10 times higher results. But then I remember what Warren Buffett famously said: sell, regret, and grow rich. I follow a similar principle in business. Make decisions, act, regret, but grow richer in wisdom every time. Opportunities have come to me when I expected them the least. And ironically, many times when I prepared the most and expected positive outcomes, I faced failures too. That's life, that's entrepreneurship, that's growth. And the truth is, when you are right, nobody remembers. And when you are wrong, nobody forgets. So, have a competitive mind, do compete, but compete with yourself. Try to be a better version of yourself each day. Continuous improvement is the key. Dreams are the fuel for entrepreneurship. APJ Abdul Kalam said, you have to dream before your dreams can come true. Rabindranath Tagore wrote, reach high, for stars lie hidden in your goal. Dream deep, for every dream precedes the goal. Your dreams are not random, they are signals. Signals of what you are capable of becoming. Businesses must be built with people in mind, solving real life problems so they are sustainable. So dream boldly, act fearlessly, learn continuously, and never let your comfort zone decide your future. Because the world does not need more safe players. The world needs more risk takers, more innovators, more dreamers who can dare to act. And I strongly believe someone in this room today is going to build something extraordinary tomorrow. Thank you, and wishing each one of you very best in your journey.